whose story. She's going to be sharing how she has started this groundbreaking institution that she co-founded that is reshaping creative education in South Africa. It is known as the African Academy of Cinematic Arts at AACA Film College. How are you this morning? Are you well?
I'm very well, and how are you?
I am very good. Thank you so much for joining us here on Radio K Pulpit. We really appreciate you and looking forward to having this conversation and finding out a little bit more about where you are now and how the journey has it has taken you to where you are. So, Momela, welcome. Tell us a little bit about your career. I want to say in acting. Before getting to where we are now, if you could just briefly let us know how you got in, and then we can take it from there.
I think I would say I am blessed. I believe I am one of the most blessed people on earth. I
Oh.
went to do auditions for Lion King. Uh, so Lion King, as you know, is a musical.
Yeah.
And so I think the end results was not good, but the guy who was actually auditioning for the Lion King was like, you know what, I like your voice. I think I want to record you.
Wow.
I want to help you record an album. And I agree. He's like, come to Johannesburg. So I came to Johannesburg. Jim comes to Johannesburg. And I get here, and then I get to realize that he's also the father of Mubango. It's like, would you like to act in Mubango? I'm like, if it pays, why not? And that's how it all started. I did screen testing, and I had to go to classes to learn acting
Yes.
because
Wow.
it was not part of my God givens. I had to learn it.
So it's God's favor, like you're saying, it's a blessing. It just came as a blessing to you. It was
Yes,
never
yes,
anything that you desired, and wow, 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 wow. And look where it's taken you now. So share with us
yeah.
what inspired you to now establish, to co-found the film college that you have. What is it that led you to where you are now?
In all honesty, there's a lot that we have to give back to communities. We have to give to
Yeah.
the young and up and coming. So a person like me who had such an opportunity in life,
Yeah.
you sit and you think, there's somebody who is like me who wants to get into this industry, but it's not easy, you know. And lately, they will be asking you questions like, where do you go to school? Are you social media present? Are you this and are you that? Like, there's a whole lot that goes into becoming an actor than simply, I know how to act, you know. So when we were sitting with my partners, we were like, this is a possible. Let's put it into action. And we started the whole thing because I think we were speaking the same language when we started. We just, you know what, it would be amazing to have a very hands-on film school that will actually help our young kids, but also affordable and reachable. And it started from there. I think it started with, let's benefit an African child with hands-on teachings about filmmaking.
I like that, and make it practical. So, what unique,
Very
yeah. So, what unique aspects of the program does the Film College AACA Film College offer that sets it apart from any other institution? I know that you've already alluded to, the fact that you are making it accessible, to the African
yeah.
child. So, what other things are unique about the college?
The minute you enter, you have to do a film. We call it guerrilla. So the minute you enter, you say you are a filmmaker without um, being told what to do. We don't box you. The minute you enter, 2 weeks later, you are shooting. You are shooting a film so that we can see how to expand, how to open your mind, We see this kind of films. We actually go and see them. They are 5 minutes short films that you have to do the minute you enter the school. The first thing you do is to, if you are a cinematographer, you hold a camera. If you are a director, you are directing a film. If you're a screenwriter, you are writing something. That is the most special thing that we can do. When you have gained that kind of confidence, then we start facilitating you for your next film. Mm, in the certificate time, when we were doing the certificate, it used to be 4 films that you need to produce throughout the time when you are with us. Where when you leave our environment, you have to have 4 show reels that shows that you are a filmmaker.
Wow.
And now we are going into college. Now it's a college. You can imagine what you're gonna bring out. That is what is set it special, because we are there for learners. We are there for people that decide that we want to learn. It's hard. It's hard, I know, but we have had thousands of people graduate and they are already working in the system.
What a blessing that is, I think, to those that, have gone through it and have already seen the fruits, that are bearing fruits of being part of the film college. Now, how do you believe that your experience as an actress has influenced the
Yeah.
way the school teaches and mentors the students, as you've already, also just briefly said, that they get to do practical things?
Yeah. So I think I've come to a realization that filmmaking is practice. Um, Practice, 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 and repeat. So filmmaking is not theory; it's very practical. Anybody that wants to be involved in filmmaking needs to practice their craft, be it in acting, be it in film behind the scenes. You think I can hold a camera and shoot, but we have things called long shots. We have things called, the short. These kind of things, you need to know what you are dealing with, how you do. We have things called rule of thirds, and you need to practice those things. You need to practice how to shoot something that it looks prominent. So filmmaking is practice, practice, practice. And if we are not practical enough, that's when you will realize that we do mediocre things. A story can be good, but the shots are just mediocrity. You never know that film is a collection of things: music, which is scoring, editing, um, cinematographer, producing. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and
Absolutely.
all that requires practice.
It's all about practice, 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 practice. And I
Yes,
love that you said it's practice, repeat, repeat until you get it right. The more you do it, the better you become at it.
yeah.
Wow. So, just in terms of the resources that you have in the facility, what would you say those are that make it so hands on, and also in terms of technology, what are those
Yeah.
resources?
In the college now, thank God, we are teaching our student AI, CGI. We do have the right kind of equipment: your cameras, your booms, your computer. Where we have a place called the editing den, where you go to edit your movies. We also have a studio where you can actually produce your music and score. So when we say that you are practical, we literally mean that you are practical. The cinematographers knows the camera in and out. They get to be taught the camera. I think what I love the most is the fact that they also teach you how to be social media present. Um, in a sense that, well, we are living in a creative time whereby you need to be very present in the social media, because people, when you go to do audition for actors, when you go to do audition, the first thing that they ask you is your handle, and then because they want to go in there and see if indeed you say you are a filmmaker. I mean, you never knew that this kind of things will be a testimony to you getting a job or not. Now you actually get to be asked these things, because the minute they ask, they go into the system and they check while they're interviewing. They're looking at your social media, and then this is what the school is so hands-on about: your life as a whole, and also teaching you practical skills.
I like that a lot. Now, can you share any success stories of students who have transitioned from your school into the industry? I know
Yeah.
that you said that there are many that are out there already, but just, those stories that come out that you remember, highlights.
On our very first class, we had a girl called Mpo. She was she's a mother and a wife. Those situations where you are married but you still have the zeal to actually go into acting. And she registered, and when she tells you the story on how she get to be registered as part of our very, very, very first class.
Wow.
And some people are very blessed. Some people are God's spoiled children, because the minute she left the school and graduated, she was working with me in Mubango. She was part of the cast in Mubango.
Wow.
Yeah, we worked with her. And then when she came here, was finished, she then decided, I want to make my own film house. Right now, as we speak, this human being is fully functional in the industry. She is doing documentaries. She's up and about. She has the sponsors. Like, she is doing the most, from being a housewife to being an entrepreneur. She wanted to be an actor. Right now, I think I did one documentary with her. She had with her about 12 people that were working on a documentary. It's called uh, Woman Rise Up. She is interviewing women and coming up with how to make them have an income. Yeah.
So powerful when you see, the full circle of what it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
And also just the so many stories that come out of that, and imagine if you had slipped on this dream, this wouldn't have been possible. What advice do you have for someone that's considering a career in film and acting based on your own unique journey?
I'm saying, I think my advice would be just have work ethics. That's important. Having the simplicity of knowing that you are working, you are not playing, your emotions and whatever it is that you're going through should not disturb your work. You should do your job when you are expected to do your job, especially in this industry. Have work ethics. Unfortunately, the acting industry is, people are replaceable. There is nobody who's not replaceable in this. It's not even a qualification things. It's not even I'm the engineer here. No, people are replaceable. When you do not work, they find somebody that works. Because this is a industry that moves with money. If we stop shooting because of you for a day, it means that they lose money. So I have work ethic and make people want to work with you again, because this is the industry that really, really requires permission from everybody. you know, if you are just somebody who is out here trying to prove that you are the best at everybody, it's easy to block you in this industry.
Sure.
Really, it's easy. You get there, they're like, no, this is that one. Our industry is still very small and it gets easily influenced. Just have work ethics. Come, do your job and do it diligently. Read your script, your script, and understand it, because if there's one thing that irritates actors, It's people that don't know their scripts. Oh my God. It's very irritating.
So
And I think coming from
don't,
Mubango,
don't be a chance taker, because I always say that the reason why I never got into acting is because I've always been so anxious about the script. I'm like, how am I ever gonna get it right?
yeah.
Don't
I
take
mean,
chances.
coming from Mubango, when we are on set, we are on set. You would never hear somebody says, "What's my line again?" Not in Mubango. It doesn't happen. So now
Wow.
imagine you're gonna walk in and do "What's my line again?" Everybody will look at you like you kill their mother. Yeah, no, like I come from a soldier camp. I can't.
Wow.
Yeah,
Akudlalwa. They're not playing around. No
no.
one's playing around.
Actually, funny enough, we do play around, but when they say action, we lock
Work is
in.
work.
Work is work. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's more advice than anything to
Yeah.
to the next generation of actors and actresses and those that want to be behind the scenes. Now, what are the future goals for the school, and how do you envision its impact in South Africa and the whole of the South African film industry in the coming years?
I think the future plan is to actually have AACA in all the nearby countries that are in the southern hemisphere, because we want to make it possible for every African child to reach their dreams. And AACA is the way to go in all aspects of life. Um, because we know what we're bringing. We know what we're bringing is good. So we want it to, like, firstly, here in South Africa, we want to take it to places like, and I'm biased about this, to South Africa, to Limpopo. That's a biased one. You can say that I say it so.
Oh, but it's your hometown.
We
It's
want,
okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we want to take it to places where it's available for the young girl that is in the rural areas, trying to reach her dreams, and without having to leave the place of her birth, and still study what she will want to study while she's at home. So that's what we want. If because I think God is willing, with hard work we can achieve it.
Absolutely.
I do think that God is willing. I do.
He is. He is. It's already opened the doors. Maumela, thank you so much for joining us and for telling us this beautiful story of your acting, where it all started for you, and how that has come full circle to where you're giving back now to the next generation of storytellers. May you be blessed in the work that you do. May many funders come your way, so that you can make
Amen.
this a possibility, so that AACA can really, really birth those dreams. And like you're saying, sometimes as an African child, it seems so far fetched for one to be, a filmmaker. But here you are
Yeah, yeah.
opening those doors and saying there are possibilities, you can do it. Here we are as AACA, and we want to make a difference in your journey and in the
Mhm.
whole of the South African film industry. Please tell us the details, social media details for AACA. How can they be reached if someone is interested in saying, man, I want to, this is my dream, I want to do this?
Our website is aaca.co.za, and my AACA across the whole social media platform. So we are my AACA. So everywhere when you are looking for us, we are called my AACA. Only on LinkedIn, it's AACA College now.
Excellent. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Be blessed in the work, and may God bless the work of your hands always. And we look forward to having more conversations with you and finding out where you are when it comes to AACA.
Just a moment. Okay.
Thank
Okay. Thank you
you.
very much for
Thank you
having
so
me.